we have just got reveals for the LEGO Ninjago Summer 2025 sets. American, obviously, time. Yeah, very solid sets right here. We're going to start off with a Ninjago Legends set right here. We've got the Guardian Dragon. This is a brand new sub-series. If you haven't checked out this trailer, be sure to go check it out. It is a 14 plus set. So basically, LEGO Ninjago Adults right here. It is set number 71847. It has 1,650 pieces. I don't know what the retail is for any of these sets at the moment. So the retail will come in probably in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, an amazingly tall dragon right here. Comes with an exclusive poster as well. Well, it's definitely more of a collector's piece than anything else. But yeah, the Guardian Dragon, we'll see how significant this is in the actual Legends show. Comes with Master Wu. And it looks like Master Wu might actually be popping up in this show. We'll see though. We'll have to see to find out with that one, that's for sure. And it looks tall. It looks massive. It looks like there's a lot of pieces going into this. 1,600 pieces to be exact. But yeah, it's looking big. Wu's looking awesome. That figure is looking so crisp. You get a Wu to go along with your Ninjago Dragons Rising set with that nice dragon armor right there. Looking very, very solid. Okay, let's move on to our next set right now, which is another Ninjago Legends set. This is the Fire Knight Mech. This is set number 71846, and the piece count is 996, so just under 1,000 pieces. This is definitely a set that I want to pick up, that's for sure. It comes with the Fire Master. A little bit weird that it's not called Kai. But yeah, the back of the box, obviously you get an exclusive figure. That dual molded sword is looking crisp on Kai as well. This is definitely a solid set to say the least. And yeah, also it looks like a sea monster is trying to attack the mech right there. That's looking cool. And then you got the boatman or the fisherman getting, hanging on for dear life onto his boat right there. And the two minifigures right there. This Kai is looking absolutely amazing. Really reminiscent of the Master Lloyd or Sensei Lloyd that came out last year in that $10 set and the Mountain Stone Shrine, I believe. So yeah, very epic to have this Kai. And yeah, it's going to look epic right next to beside my Sensei Master Lloyd, to say the least. Alright, what else do we have here? Alright, we got a Duplo set right here. I think that was the dog. And this is set number 7184. This is Rogue versus Drix race card duel. Very simple. This is a Duplo set. I don't really see a point in getting this, ladies and gentlemen. Unless you don't have Drix for some weird reason. And Drix is in a $10 set with a Wildfire and a Zane. So if you are planning to get this set and you don't have the $10 set, I don't know what to say, to be honest. But it's up to you, obviously. But yeah, because Drix comes in a cheaper set, and then this Lloyd and Nia is just a mixed match of a bunch of other figures put together. So yeah, that's probably the worst set of the wave. We have a polybag. This is set number 307. This is 00. Arrow versus Dragonian Battle. Now, I do believe this Dragonian is exclusive to this set right here. We have the Elixir right there. I'm not going to spoil what that is for obvious reasons. But yeah, Aaron right there with his nice shoulder piece right there and his hair. It's good to get his hair. This is probably a very solid set if you can even find the polybags, because quite frankly, the polybags were very easy to find about like 7 years ago, and now it's just nearly impossible to find any of them. But yeah, two figures right there for $6. What else could you want? That's perfect right there. Our next one, we've got a big set right now. We've got set number 71848. This is another 14 plus set. So we have three massive sets, 3 14 plus sets. We have got the Temple Bounty right here. Looks massive, man. Comes with multiple pieces. You got the nice Source Dragon logo on the ship flag right there, or the sails. Cole. I think this is the only way to get Cole, which is a big letdown to say the least, because that Cole is looking crisp. Wildfire, nothing too crazy with Wildfire. Zark. Now, Zark does come in a cheaper set that we'll be looking at later on. But yeah, Zark, definitely a letdown in the show. I'm not going to spoil too much, but yeah, Zark definitely the weakest member of the Forbidden Five from what we saw in the show, to say the least. Rogue, always nice to have another Rogue. You've got Nia right there. Cole, Zane. It's looking good. It's looking good. That set. That's a solid set right there. But another set that I'm more interested in, though, is set number 71844, which is the Ninja combo vehicle right here. This has 561 pieces. It comes with coal, so this is the cheapest way to get coal. It comes with Norked right there. And it comes with an exclusive Frack minifigure, which is going to look absolutely insane. And you also have Kai in that set as well. This is a good set to get. And 561 pieces, I can definitely see this being $50. I think, though, that because LEGO's a bit greedy, they might charge $70 for this, which I think is absolutely ridiculous if they do. But I think $50, $60 is a good price for this set, especially if it comes down on sale for that price. Yeah, this could be a good set to get up. You get an exclusive Frack minifigure the cheapest way. Obviously, we don't know the prices, but if we're going off part by price, the Nork minifigure will be the cheapest way to get him, which he has been showcased as definitely a top 2 strongest Forbidden 5 member. Very solid figure to get, and a nice coal. That dual-bladed plate right there is the dual-bladed prismatic blade right there. The red thing, the red sword on coal, looking crisp. That one right there is very good to get, but you can get that in a cheaper set, to say the least. Next one, we have got Lloyds Jetmech. This is set number 71845. It has 1,112 pieces right here. It comes with Lloyd, Sora, and 2 Dragonians, and of course the exclusive Kurt, the Master of Decay, which is awesome. I do hate the fact, though, that this is probably going to be over $100 set, and Kurt is going to be locked behind a $100 set, which is a little bit upsetting, to say the least. If they put Kurt in the Duplo set and switch Drix in this one, or they left Kurt in this one and put Kurt in the Duplo one, that would really bump up the Duplo set, to say the least. This is a set that I definitely want for that Kurt minifigure, but yeah, it's a little pricey. I don't know about that one. It's a little greedy. It's a little greedy. I wouldn't pay more than $100 for that, to be honest. Next one, we have got Aaron's Spinjitzu Battle Mech. Right here, comes with Aaron with a hairpiece. So the same one from the poly bag, with a different mouthpiece though. So you had an armor piece in the poly bag. You've just got a hood for this type of Aaron. This is actually a very good way to get Baby Ryu. I believe this is the cheapest way to get Baby Ryu. I know a lot of people are complaining about how, why isn't there an older Ryu in the set? I feel like this is a good way to get Ryu, and I feel like if you don't get Ryu on this one, then maybe just like, what's the name? If you don't have Ryu, then get this set. I feel like this should retail for $20. $20 would be good for that. Obviously, it combines with the Kai mech, the Cole mech, and probably even the Sora mech, and all the other mechs that they have in those waves. But yeah, this is probably a top tier set right here. This is Kai's Motorbike Speed Race. This is 79 pieces, so this should retail for about $10. Now, obviously, the build isn't what we're looking at here. We're looking at the minifigures. We're looking at the weapons. You get a... I really like what they've been doing with the Dragonians here. They made them into Ghost. I wonder how that's going to affect it in the show. Yeah, very solid. But yeah, Kai in a $10 set. Ooh, that is crisp right there. That Kai is one of the best figures in the wave, in my opinion. Looks so good. And you get a Dragonian as well. And you even get one of the prismatic upgraded blades right there. Which those pieces, that dual molding with the translucent red is looking so good. Who cares about the builds? It's $10. This is definitely a set to get. $10, man. This is a good set. You get a prismatic blade. You get a Kai figure. And, well, you get 2 figures. So this is a real win. And yeah, highly recommend picking this one up, chat. All the $10 sets that are really good with the figures or has a nice collectible that you want, I highly recommend getting those, chat. It really shows LEGO that the consumers still love the $10 sets. They're a good way to keep a nice low end for LEGO. So yeah, be sure to pick up this $10 set. Good set right here. Kai, Prismatic Blade, and you get a Dragonian. What else could you want right there? We have another set right here. We have got Rotent, the Dragon Master. This is set number 71842. 381 pieces. This shouldn't be any more than $40, but we'll see with LEGO. But if it is 35, That'd be amazing. But that's like Snake Jaguar prices. Snake Jaguar Street Race. Yeah, or the race for Snake Jaguar. Like, that's about the same piece count as this. But that's old. That's like, what, 8 years old at this point? That's crazy. But yeah, if it's 30, that'd be amazing. But I think it'll be like $44. 50, I feel like, is pushing it with this set. But you do get Sora and Lloyd. This is the cheapest way to get Lloyd and Sora. And you get Zark, the cheapest way to get Zark. This is definitely a set to pick up if you want Zark. For sure. If you want Zark and Lloyd, this is the set to get. I'll probably pick this up. It comes with one of the Dragon Masters as well. Not a Source Dragon. One of the ones that teach Egan and this girl dragon right here taught the ninja how to do dragon rising technique. So, yeah. Definitely a good dragon to get. Important to the show for Dragons Rising, 100%. You get Lloyd as well. Wildfire's alright. It's in a $10 set. You should have it. If you don't have it, then that's fine. But there's a $10 set with Drix, Wildfire, and Zane. You know, that should be a pretty accessible set for everyone to get. And Zark right here, the most accessible way to get Zark. This is actually really, really cool to see Zark in a under $50 set, especially when Zark was in the Arc Dragon of Focus and the Temple Bounty. This is definitely a good way to get Zark. Back of the box looking cool. Most of these sets will come with a prismatic blade. Just keep an eye on it before you're getting a set. If you want a prismatic blade, just make sure to look at the box, look around the box. Make sure it has that prismatic blade if you're looking for that prismatic blade, okay? Very simple. And then this is definitely one of the best sets of the wave. This is Rogue's Mech Dragon Rider. This is set number 71843. This set has 584 pieces. This could definitely be a $60 set to say the least. This is a top tier set right here. For sure, man. It comes with the Evil Aaron figure, which is amazing to say the least. That came in the Thunderfang or the Shadow Dragon of Chaos set. Sorry, my nose is really bad today. And you get Rox. Rox is definitely the highlight of this set. You get Rogue as well. 4 figures. I feel like they're being a bit stingy on the figures nowadays, to be honest. But not terrible. I'm really liking the Dragonians, like I said. Rogue, if you don't have it from the Dragonian Storm Village, this is a good way to get Rogue. Rox right here. That's going to be the figure that everyone's getting this for, most likely. Rox. You got Evil Aaron as well. So yeah, very solid set with that one right flipping there. But let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are on the brand new Ninjago Summer 2025 sets. And yeah, we'll talk. We'll see you later. We'll see you in the next one. Yeah, we'll talk to you again soon.